Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for those of you who saw this notification and chose to drop in and help me out with my test. I'll just give a brief kind of a rundown of what's been going on. Just so you guys know too, I'm currently chatting with somebody from Google support who's looking into the issue to try to help me with it. So if I go quiet while I'm typing a response, just know that's why. But one day last week, I want to say it was October 2nd, perhaps. Oh, here he is. Let me see what he's saying. Um, Now he's going to confirm something with me. I I'm a member of a channel that I watch every day. There's a members only stream in the morning that I watch, and nope, it's not for one specific video. Videos anywhere. I'll just say what I'm typing so you guys know what so you're not so it's not just silent. Um, uh, any videos anywhere on any channel. Ah, I can't spell. Okay. Um, so he said the comments that is missing, is it for only specific one video? Clearly, um, not sure he. Anyway, so what happened was I think it was October 2nd last week sometime. I was in the members only uh, live stream that morning, and I jumped in before the live stream started and I said hello to everybody. And I got a couple of responses, from people who were already there as well. And we kind of, just brief chats before the live stream. This guy's says to me, I see, when you comment on any channel, your comments are not appearing, right? Yes, that's exactly right. None of my comments can be seen by others in the chat. Although they can at tag me, but they cannot see my response. It's frustrating because I've already told him all this before we even started the chat. Anyway, I'm sorry. And if you guys want to go, you don't have to stay here because I'm just going to keep talking anyway. But so I got into the thing and we were chatting a little bit before the live stream started. The live stream started in about 10 minutes, and I went back and I put the time toggle on so I could go back and see when my last comment was. My last comment that I made and didn't get a response to was 10 minutes and 24 seconds into the live stream. Okay, so the rest of the live stream, I wasn't able to communicate with other chatters. And you guys know me, I like to chat, I like to talk. I'm a talker and I have opinions and I like to share my opinions. And um, but that's what we do. That's what chats are for. So never been inappropriate, never, violated any terms of service ever, ever, ever. And so I this particular content creator also has a Rumble and a locals channel. So I went into the locals chat room and video and watched and chatted a little bit from there. The mods on YouTube checked, and on that day, one of the mods said, yes, we can see that she's been blocked, but we didn't do it. And I knew they didn't. There would be no reason to, because I'm an angel. Why would they want to block or ban or time me out? No, no. For every video I, for every live stream I watch, any channel, any time, any channel, anytime. Oh my goodness, is this for only for shorts videos? You don't do you guys correct me if I'm wrong because I don't really watch a lot of shorts, but ones I have watched, I've never noticed that you can uh live chat in a shorts video, can you? You can't chat in a shorts video. Anyway, so that's what he just asked me. Is this for shorts videos? No, it's not. Anyway, so they checked, and of course the mods didn't do anything. They didn't block me, they didn't ban me, and I knew that that Rob didn't block, the channel owner didn't block or ban me or time me out, but the mods could see that it had been done, but they don't know why. And so that happened that morning, and then the afternoon stream when it's open to everybody, different topics and subjects and different things. Hi Joffrey, it is great to see you. Thank you. This is just a test. I'm complaining. I'm just having issues. But anyway, I was able to go in and chat, and it was fine. Everything was normal. I was able to chat again on that live stream that afternoon, and any live stream I was watching, and on others. For days, I went all up until yesterday morning. I was able to chat in any live stream with no problems. And people could see me. People could see my comments in the chat. So um, yesterday morning, I got into the live stream that I always watch, Rob's channel every morning. And I before the live stream started, I said hellos and tagged people, and they responded. Everything was great. And the live stream started, and nobody could see me chatting anymore. Let me respond to this guy again. Um, he said to me, well, let me just read. And like I said, you don't have to stay for this, but I'm just trying to do testing and make up, waste some time basically. But he says, I see, when you comment on any channel, your comments are not appearing, right? And I said, yes, none of my comments can be seen by others in the chat, although they can tag me, but they cannot see my responses. And then he says, I see. Is this only for shorts video? No, for every live stream I watch, any channel, anytime. And then he says, I see. And now he just told me, thanks for the additional information. I don't know if I'm freaking talking to a bot or what. Anyway, so yesterday morning it started again. And they couldn't see me. I went back into locals and I sent a message and I said, hey, and they were all saying, hey, we're not doing anything. And I know it's not on their end because it's happening in by yesterday afternoon, I knew that it was happening in every live stream I was watching. Didn't matter, connected to it didn't matter what it was about, whether it was health or weather channels, or I tried to make a comment and send prayers to Ryan Hall y'all yesterday afternoon, for the hurricanes and stuff in the east. Um, and I thought, okay, let me see if I can even send a sticker. So I was going to send a 99-cent sticker in Ryan Hall's live stream, and it won't let me send super chat stickers, nothing. I can't do anything financially, which is fine. It's not trying to spend money, but it's I'm just testing to see what I could do. So yesterday morning, I let them know in Rob's chat, I'm over here in locals, I'll chat from here, but there's two different groups. Well, there's three different groups. If a content creator has a YouTube and a locals and a Rumble, there are different groups of people in all the different platforms. And I mean, everybody's nice. Everybody's been nice. It's not like I've been to locals or Rumble on Rob's channel and been put off or anything. I just don't know them as well. I know the YouTube people. They are people I speak with every day. We have private, DMs together and things like that. Okay, now the guy says, can you please tell the owner of the channel I need a video recording that he or she can't see your comments? No, I'm not now I'm wanting to swear. I'm not doing that. Rob doesn't have time for that. Anyway, so I just know the people in the YouTube chat. We formed friendships. So anyway, yesterday afternoon, well, by the end of the morning chat yesterday, the morning members only live stream, right at the end, people were tagging me, I don't know if you can see this, Rhonda, but we're here, we support you, we know, because they're all thinking, what, are you being censored? Have you, did you say the wrong word? Did you, because we have been seeing a lot of censoring, and I never believed it was a thing until I've seen it happening with my own eyes. And so, um, anyway, that's kind of what happened yesterday. And so I was reading all the comments, and at the end I said, well, just in case one happens to slip through, and I said goodbye to the group, and sent my little emojis or whatever, and it showed up just randomly after an hour and a half of the live stream and nobody being able to see my comments. It just showed up. And so, for the last minute, I was able to send, a back and forth, you know, goodbye. It was good to see your comments and all that kind of stuff. And anyway, then the afternoon stream came and I was invisible again. And so I went back to locals and I explained I don't know what's going on. And so locals can share my chat comment in locals with YouTube, with the content creator, so that he knows what's going on. Anyway, so um, yes, I'm still here. Let me respond. Yes, I'm still here. It's not one video, which I've already told this guy. It's been many videos from many channels over. He wants to see my chat comments, I'm betting. The last several days. I'm sure that's what he's trying to do, but I can tell I'm not going to get anywhere with this chat thing. This is just an appeasement thing, I feel like. Anyway, so anyway, it just kept happening. Then after yesterday afternoon, I was purposely looking in my YouTube feed for YouTube channels either that I watch and sub to frequently, and chat in regularly. I was looking for live streams, and if I found a live stream, I had tried to chat everybody that I was already sub to in their live streams. No responses. Even if I tagged the content creator or the mods, it didn't matter. No responses. Nobody was seeing me. And so I started just going to random live streams that I was seeing and doing the same thing, and nobody was seeing my comments. I mean, I can be annoying and obnoxious. I know that, and everybody knows that, and I'm either your flavor or I'm not, and so be it. But I knew that it wasn't just a bunch, especially random people or random videos, live streams. I knew it wasn't people just ignoring, like, oh God, there's that just Rhonda lady. I knew it wasn't that. I mean, I'm 62 years old. I can figure a few things out. Nope, no error messages. No error messages. My comment. Oh, that guy's making me irritated and I can't type. No error messages. My comments post to the chat, but but the others, I feel like I got to draw this guy a picture, in the chat cannot see them even when I tag them. Anyway, so it's just been really frustrating. And so as I've been trying to figure out why, I mean, clearly I've been blocked or banned or something from someone somewhere. That's just obvious to me now. Um, but I don't know, I have no idea why. Um, I watch all kinds of videos. I watch, weather, like I said, Ryan Hall yesterday, trying to watch the hurricane updates and stuff. There's nothing controversial about that. Um, I I watch a couple of channels that do talk about politics, and they read legal documents in their live streams just like we do, here, on my channel. Um, and so the controversial, well, I don't think they're controversial. I don't think they should be. But the couple channels that I do watch that deal with politics, nothing that I say or comment in a chat is ever a violation of terms of service. Never. My comments are no better, no worse, no different than anyone else's comments in the chat. And people are saying, if it has to do with that, that's crazy because my comments are a lot worse than yours or Rhonda's, and I'm like, I know, I just don't violate those. I have to be careful, right? Um, oh, he says, I see. Thanks for the additional information. God, that's a joke. Anyway, so it's just been really frustrating, to think that there's no reason whatsoever that I should be blocked, banned, or timed out or anything in any channel. Um, I, I, I'm passionate. You guys, those of you who watch regularly or have watched me in Foul Play, you know, uh, live streams, you guys know I can get really passionate about something. And, you know, uh, but not to a level of where I'm violating any terms of service at all. In Rob's particular chat, they prefer that there's no foul language. And I have a potty mouth, y'all know that, but I respect that in Rob's channel. And I don't, if I feel like I need to say a word because it just makes me feel better, um, I either misspell it or, I use the little symbols or, you know, the F word is one of my favorite words. I don't know why. I know it's not ladylike. I don't give a fuck. But, um, I'll say effing, I'll spell out EFFING or freaking. I don't use the foul words because number one, because I'm respectful of other channels like that. Number two, because I don't want to get banned or blocked or timed out. And the mods will do that. Um, he says, thanks for the additional information. Upon checking here, period. Okay, the suspense is killing me. Um, he sent me a little thing. Comments are an important part of building a community on YouTube, but your comments may not show or might get removed. I've already read that. Read an article here about why. Oh, gosh. Ugh, I've already read that and everything else I can get my frustrated little hands on. I'm not in violation of any TOS. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've been chatting with this guy now since about, I think it was about 1:40 or 1:45, 15 minutes or so before we started the live stream. And all this time, what he's given me is something I already know and I've already read. So I'm just like, I already know this. You're not telling me anything I don't already know. So anyway, that's kind of what's going on. And it's just a frustrating thing when you haven't violated any terms of service or you haven't, been naughty or anything else to, um, you know, violate any terms of service. So, um, Yeah, let's see. I just have to share this. Hi, Cindy. Thank you for being here. She says, "Hey, and my friend just dropping by to say fucking say hey." I love you, Cindy. Thank you so much. Yeah, Cindy also is a member of Rob's uh, video channel chat, so she knows. And maybe you can go back this afternoon, Cindy, if I'm not able to, if my chats are still hidden or my comments, you can go back and just let them know that I did this live test. Muffin Rando might be here as well. I've done this live test. So far, it's working. I'm able to chat. People are commenting. We can comment back and forth, which is good because I've been nervous about scheduling my live stream for tomorrow. So, um, oh, it's completely fine, Cindy. I appreciate that so much. You know what? Just being here and commenting and chatting and giving me a thumbs up is helpful. That's even that's more helpful than Cindy. TJ, hey, buddy, it has been so long since I've seen you. I hope you're doing well. I know you were in some tornado disaster messes this year, so um, I'm really glad to see you. I'm glad to see you. I think I saw you before I was banned from chatting in other live streams. I think I saw you and tagged you last week in another live stream video, but I don't remember which one it was. So anyway, yeah, I don't know, stick base. I can't remember how you said that's pronounced. I don't know what's happening. I'm my channel appears to be working, which is really the most important thing. I don't need my own channel getting shut down for any reason. Um, so I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out. And I'm chatting with some guy at Google support who has gave me a link to an article that I read yesterday. So he hasn't helped me. Um, oh no, I'm crippled at the moment. Need to go to the hospital. Oh man, TJ, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I, I, I'm praying for you, and I'm hoping that whatever is going on, I really feel bad. I hope that you can get that taken care of. Yeah, it was Benny's channel. That's right. Yep, that's where it was. Um, oh, this guy's messaging me, and I'm over here chatting with my friends. Let's see. He says, okay, he says, "Oh, I understand. If they can't find your comment in top comments, you can tell them to sort the comments by newest first." It's not the fucking comments. Oh my gosh. You guys, I need answer in the chat if you will. To you guys, is there a difference between a comment and a chat comment? Are those the same thing to you guys, or are those two separate things? I mean, anyway. To me, those are two separate things. A comment is something that you make in the comment section after a video is complete, and you go into the comment section and comment. The comments in chat are comments that are made during a live stream, and you make them in the chat box. That's what those are to me. So, oh, TJ, TJ, is that something from well, it's never mind. That's kind of personal. Did it have any? Is it related to any tornado damage that you've suffered? I yeah, bots are dumb. It's all I can think is that this is a bot, Sheila, that I'm chatting with. It doesn't make any sense. Let me see what he's saying now. The uploader or moderator turned on comment filtering and your comment didn't meet the criteria. No, that's not it. No, no. Oh, sorry. And remember, I'm going to be a little catty here now. It's kind of shit that gets me in trouble. Not just one channel, it's any channel, live stream, chat bots. Oh, gosh. Anyway, so let me get back to, I am not very good at that kind of multitasking. I've got like 20 tabs open right now. No, from writing a blight to, oh god, TJ, I'm so sorry. I hope you get that fixed, and hopefully there's ways that you can get help to get that taken care of medically. I'm so sorry. We miss you. I mean, I know you can't always be here, and I understand. But I think about you all the time, and I really do, especially every week when I do a live on Thursdays. I see, different people pop in and comment, and I just think, man, I wonder where TJ is. That has been on my mind a lot the last several months. So, but I knew, sorry, excuse me, I had to take a drink of water. I knew that you'd had some tornado damage issues that I thought had gone on. So I, I wasn't bugging too bad, but okay, let's see now. I totally understand where you are coming from. No worries at all. No, I don't think you fucking do. I don't think you do. I'm going to close this chat with him because he's pissing me off, or it's pissing me off. Seems like you're unable to help me, so I guess we're done chatting. Thank you for nothing. That's not what I'm saying. And have the day you deserve. Okay. All right. Excuse me. So anyway, there you go. That's kind of it's kind of what's going on. And you guys, I know that Foul Play, Jack from Foul Play, I mean, I know that I don't think that there's been anything like this, like where somebody's been banned or I said it out loud, Sheila, but I didn't type what I was saying. But I wanted to, but I'm trying to get help, so I know I have to be, decent, right? We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm gonna have to figure out a different way to get some help because like I said, the only thing he did or it did was offer me an article that I read yesterday on the topic, and none of it applied to me. So, let's see. I can't remember stick bass or stick bass. I can't remember which way it's said. I'm so sorry. Um, he says, I dumped my bike after I broke my collarbone on it. Good grief, you guys, boys and your toys. And TJ went to 3 different doctors. They all wanted to. Oh, gosh. TJ, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't they have to treat you? If you go to an emergency care center, don't they have to treat you? Oh, it's base. Okay, stick base. I'm going to remember that. Thank you. I'm so sorry for mispronouncing it all the time. All right, let's see what this guy's going to say now. No, you don't understand. I just looking for any possible reason why you can't comment on their channels. Oh my God. Okay. I know. I know. Thank you. I can comment and I can chat. Nobody can see them. Hate it when people don't pay attention. So frustrating. I'm just as bad though. I'm not really good at my brain starts going in 15 different directions, and I have a hard time focusing on too many things at once. um, uh, I didn't go to the hospital yet. Oh, TJ, listen, I don't know how old you are, none of my business, but I'm probably old enough to be your mother, and I raised five boys and one girl, mostly on my own. Don't put it off. Quit putting it off. Go. They have to treat you. They cannot turn you away, TJ. You know that. I'm sure you know that. Yeah, well, see, pretty close. Pretty close. Not quite old enough to be your mom, but I'm old enough to tell you what to do. So I'm telling you, they can't, I don't think they can refuse to treat you, TJ. They have to be able to at least, oh, you're 61? You're not 61, liar. Is he 61, Sheila? I don't think he's 61. But anyway, go get it looked at. Just go to the ER and ask, just they'll do an x-ray. I don't know if it's an open wound, if it needs treatment that way or not, but don't don't put it off. Go get it looked at. Get an x-ray, please. Yes, it is important, Mark, but I'm done talking to you, Mr. Bot. So go away. Anyway, so that's all I was here for you today, you guys, is to, test my channel, see if I could actually go live, so that I can schedule my live stream for tomorrow afternoon. Um, we're going to be reading trial transcripts tomorrow. Carla Rains is going to testify, and ADA Lori McConnell will be doing the direct examination. Um, and Scott Adams, of course, Daniel's attorney, will be doing a cross-examination. And we don't often see Scott Adams go very hard on some of the witnesses or on some of the accusers, right? I know sometimes we kind of like grumble or mumble like, oh my gosh, ask this, why didn't you, different things, that we can say or feel or think, armchair quarterbacking, 7 or 8 years later. So, but in this particular, um, yeah, you're a year younger than me. Okay, well, all right. Uh, well, I hope, TJ, that I really hope you go get that looked at least that particular issue, because that makes me worried that you're putting it off. You don't need to put it off. Um, anyway, so we're going to read the trial transcript tomorrow, and Scott Adams it's going to be longer because we're going to read direct exam and cross-examination, and it's a little bit lengthier than the last few have been. But Scott Adams questioning his cross-examination, like I said, he goes a little bit harder and a little more persistent, and kind of really, I don't want to say sticks it to her, but he's just more aggressive, and not in a rude, disrespectful, mean way. He's just more, inquisitive, asking more questions and the right questions. And so I didn't want to split it up. Lori McConnell, the ADA's questioning, her direct examination is a lot less, there's a lot less pages to her direct exam, from what I can remember, than there are in the cross-examination. So I decided we're going to read all of it tomorrow. It's going to take a little bit longer, but I think you will appreciate more the way Scott Adams kind of, digs in with the witness, with the accuser, and tries to get her to, admit some things that she's struggling to admit, or just flat out lying or denying. Uh, excuse me. During this part of the trial, during the cross-examination, I'll just tell you, they take a break. There's a lot of sidebars. I like the sidebars. It's not very often that when you get a transcript to something, to a court, to a trial or anything, that you get the sidebar conversation, excuse me, in the transcript. But we get those in Daniel's case. We get those sidebar conversations, and those are, I don't know about anybody else, but I really find those interesting. So, um, we're going to read that tomorrow, and I didn't want to split it up. I want to kind of just make that whole thing flow. Scott Adams has the accuser listen to that 20 or 22 or 25 minute recording that she did with Rocky Gregory, and so we won't listen to it because we've already listened to it. But he has her listen to it and then tries to refresh her memory with things, and she's not very truthful, not very forthcoming. So I think it's pretty interesting. I think you guys will enjoy it or appreciate it. Um, and you know, hope that you guys can make it, that you can make it, and stick around, and listen to the whole thing. Um, you know, ask your questions and comments in the chat as we're reading along, and then just or watch it later. Watch it later and take your time or whatever you want to do. So we're going to do that tomorrow. I will be scheduling it for 1 p.m. Well, let's see, what have I done? I've been kind of changing up the time. I think we've been going 1 p.m. Central Time the last couple of weeks. So we'll do that again tomorrow, and I know that not everybody's available for that time, but it works out better for me and my schedule. And so that's just kind of what it has to be. Um, and but listening to it on replay or rewatch or whatever it's called, it's just as good. And you can pause and go back or whatever. It doesn't really matter to me when you listen to it or hear it or get the information, just as long as you get a chance, take a chance, or take some time to listen to it, because we know that's the most important part. Cindy DeTore says, yeah, she said she's clueless, I think, about the chat or comments in chat. But yeah, that's a live chat. Commenting in the chat box during a live stream is a live chat comment. This guy who's still dinging me over here, and I'm ignoring him now, he is talking about it like I'm talking about just like comments after a live stream is over. Thank you. Oh, chat text. That's the best way to say it. Thank you, TJ. Comments are different than chat text. Perfectly said. So much. My brain can't say things when I'm so frustrated or uptight. So I appreciate your help, TJ. Anyway, that's what we were here for today. Just testing. And somehow I need to get to the bottom of this. If somebody has complained from something I've been hearing from others, if someone has complained about me or my channel or my content, from what I'm hearing other people say, and I don't know if it's because of their own experiences or not, but they're saying that you don't always get an email or a notification or anything from YouTube. You just find out somehow, possibly like I'm finding out. You just find out randomly, that there's a problem. I don't know if that's the case, but I've had several people tell me that, so that could be. That was my whole intention of trying to talk to somebody today. Instead, I got a bot. But so now I just need to dig a little bit deeper and figure out, okay, who do I need to talk to figure out what's going on? Because what a few other people have told me, at this point, there's possibly a complaint about my content, and that it's not that it's being hidden from me, but that it's something that YouTube would have to dig into, and it often takes them a long time. This channel, the content on this channel is about giving the truth, exposing the truth, and thereby exposing the corruption that took place in Daniel's case. I'm also streaming now regularly to X, Twitter. I'm probably reaching a lot more people there on X. So at least long enough to look at it and say, whoa, oh, that's okay. Thank you, Cindy. Say hello to everybody in chat for me this afternoon. If If, if I can't be seen, just let them all know that I'm there and watching and listening. Thank you for being here, Cindy. Um, so anyway, that's kind of, that's been another thing. Wondering if people, using my air quotes, are seeing it or getting glimpses of it more now because they see it on Twitter, because maybe they are on Twitter or X more often than YouTube. I don't know. That makes sense to me, and maybe it's pissing people off, and maybe they're, I don't know, trying to make complaints or whatever. The fact of the matter is, I'm not doing anything. Um, I'm not violating any um, anything. No copyright. Not violating any YouTube terms of service. Or anything like that. No defamation. Everything I'm presenting is the truth. It's public record. You know, my opinions can't be considered defamatory if I believe them to be true, and I do. So, I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully, I'll get to the bottom of it. From what I understand, it's not an easy or quick process to do. Um, TJ says trolls coming from X to complain is what I think. I That's kind of where I'm thinking too, TJ, and I could be wrong, but that's kind of what I think. Um, and I guess until I'm proven different, that's kind of where I'm going to land, but I'm still going to keep trying to figure it out. Um, because it's annoying. I want to be able to interact with people from other places, other content, the weather in Florida. I just wanted to send my damn prayers yesterday to the folks in Florida and North Carolina, and nobody could see my comment. And it's fine. I'm just a one in thousands of chatters, obviously, but I don't know. Uh, it's just frustrating when you have a comment. We all feel like our comments or our contributions are valid or important, or maybe you do have something important to share. And if you can't get that message across in a live stream, that's very frustrating. So that's kind of where I'm at. And like I said in the very beginning, most importantly, I didn't want this to affect me live streaming. So tomorrow, we will be here tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central. We will read trial transcripts of the accuser. Um, I've watched his channel too, quite a bit. Barry's very, very passionate, TJ. I really enjoy Barry's channel. Um, so uh, we'll read that transcript, and I think you'll enjoy the cross-examination from Scott Adams. So at least I know I have, as I've read through it this last few days. So I'm going to let you go there and end this live stream test. And that's what I thought, Cindy. The ER has to treat. I'm going to try to stay. Oh, for playing music. Oh, music's a whole different thing. Music's a whole. Yeah, you can get copyrights for copyright strikes for music, and it's like they have bionic ears. Something just playing in the background that is not even, you might not even realize it or notice it. And I had my stream shut down several years ago when I had been away for a while after my son passed away. And when I came back, after a few months, I came back and I had a lot of musical tributes that I was trying to play, and I didn't even think about it, to be honest with you. I was still a little bit distraught, but I had all these different musical tributes, and they shut my stream down, so I learned that the hard way. Bye, TJ. Please take care. Please go get your leg looked at so I can not worry about that for a minute. Take care. Be safe. So anyway, that's uh And then let's see, Cindy says, I don't know if this is what you're talking about, but I've had the thing where I don't even have a chat box to inter to interact into before. No, no, I can chat. I send my comments every day. Hey, Glenn, how you doing? Just getting ready to wrap it up here. I'm testing to make sure I can do my own live stream since I can't chat in anybody else's live streams. So I just wanted to make sure. But I can chat. I chat every day and I see my comments go in. And you guys actually can tag me in Rob's channel. You can tag me for, well, at least the other day you could. You can tag me and I can see, and you can comment to me. And I saw that the other day. Lots of people were tagging me and, giving me support and being really kind, and I really appreciated it. Um, so, just I can see and hear everything. You guys just can't see me, and you need to know the things I have to say. The things I have to say are valid and important and funny and you know, for every possible reason, you need to be able to see what I'm saying in these chats. So anyway, that's just kind of it's that's kind of where I'm stuck, and I'm just really frustrated. And so we'll see later if I'm able to, if you're able to see me. If you don't see me commenting, just tag me. See if you can tag me and see what happens, because I'll be there. So I'd like to know actually if you can even tag me. That would be helpful to know too. Um, it is the channel is Robert Govea Esquire. I don't have a link I can grab for you right now though. But Robert Govea, and I think he'll pop up when you look on, um, search it on YouTube. If you do go and if you do jump into chat, let Rob and everybody know that just Rhonda sent you and that I'm watching and I'm commenting, even if they can't see. Um, Stick base, my son, he was my youngest son. Um, he was diagnosed with lung cancer. He was 29 at the time. Was diagnosed with lung cancer at in March of 2020, and then he passed away a year later in 2021 from lung cancer. So that's that was what had happened to my son. Um, so anyway, yes, thank you. I appreciate that, Glenn. Good Logic and Off-Label podcasts are also, um, if you're interested in political conversations and commentary and, fun and jokes and truth, um, check them out. I mean, you can just check them out. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to, but um, just, all kinds of stuff that that they talk about that I find interesting. So what trial? I'm trying to think. Are you talking about my channel? On my channel, I talk about 99.9% of my content is dedicated to Daniel Holtzclaw from Oklahoma City, who was um, wrongfully convicted of many, well, initially 36 sexual assaults and things like that. Um, Convicted, found guilty on 18 of the 36, and was sentenced to 263 years in prison. Um, so that, and I'm providing, I don't know if you want to call it evidence, proof of the lies and the corruption in the case. So uh, that's what I cover on my channel mostly. But I also advocate for people who are wrongfully convicted. There are way too many. In 2022, 22 or 23, I can't remember which year it was, the least amount, because they, you know, they can't get a an exact number, from the highest to the lowest, the low, or from the lowest to the highest in 2022 or 2023, the estimate was there were over 22,000 wrongfully convicted individuals in prisons across the United States. And that was the low end. Um, so, you know, it's a problem. It's a serious problem. It's the reason now that I'm completely against the death penalty, even for the worst of the worst, because I know of, I don't know personally, but I've researched, and, you know, there's been proof that innocent men have been executed, possibly women too. I haven't really researched women, but there's too many innocent men who have been executed for crimes they didn't commit. I cannot support a program or a anything like that that allows that to happen. So that's kind of you know, that's kind of my big reason for no longer supporting the death penalty. Um, so yes, stick base. My son was a smoker, um, and of course the last I can't remember when, you know, he last smoked, but yes, he was a smoker. Um, so, and you know, it's just that's just a random thing, sick base, because I know personally people who have gotten and passed away from lung cancer who never smoked a cigarette or anything else ever in their lives. I'm not saying that my son's smoking wasn't the cause of his cancer, but you know, I also do know for a fact that that is possible. So, anyway, tomorrow, 1 o'clock p.m. Central Time, we're going to get back to, we're going to read the trial transcripts, and then next week we'll read the detective for Carla's case. We'll read his trial testimony, Rocky Gregory, which is, I don't know, we try to say it's entertaining because he's so dumb and annoying, but it's really just very frustrating the way Rocky Gregory testifies. So that's where we're at. That's what we're going to do tomorrow. Hopefully, unless something else happens, I'll schedule it. If I don't show up tomorrow for some weird reason, it will be because of all this other mess that's going on. But other than that, um, you know, that's the plan. Um, Let me just get this comment in here really quick. Cindy says, I'm in Eastern North Carolina, so I cannot really complain considering what my Western North Carolina brothers and sisters are going through. Yeah, I understand. I understand. My prayers um, are with everybody over there in the East because it's so terrifying. Um, so, yep. Okay. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. I'll see everybody tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully I'll see some of you today, later, um, uh, in Rob's chat. And until next time, peace out.